Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast. Sam was doing the intro.
You just did it.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
First thing I want to talk about.
Oh my god, why you came with something to talk about?
Well, it's something that's been going viral recently in our world.
Really?
No, you don't get too excited.
Oh.
It's a rapper called, I don't know how you say it. Died. I don't know how you say it.
Did he die?
D-I-D-E.
Yeah, died.
Who's like a professional footballer in the Premier League that everyone
Yeah,
is
they
like,
came out saying he was from the Prem.
He was. If this is who it is, it's a guy who plays for Cardiff now.
Yeah.
Called Ojo.
Yeah, and he used to play for Liverpool.
He did. He said his team stays winning.
Yeah, Cardiff ain't winning.
They're 20th. They're 20th in the league. I'm sorry. If it is him, that lyric is going to go viral for the wrong reasons.
But also, I'm really confused, right? Because he's like wearing a mask, and the whole thing is like, oh, who is this guy? Didn't they find that his like wrist tattoo was left on show?
Well, yeah, he's wearing sleeves and gloves. But then, obviously, when you do that, your sleeve comes up a little bit, and there's like a diamond, I think.
But me personally, I couldn't match the tattoo up. I couldn't really see what the tattoo was, but I'm just going to take everyone's word for it, like I do on social media.
I could be completely wrong. Because I also saw another thing that was like the necklace he was wearing was the same as one that I think Nketiah wears.
Well, everyone was saying Nketiah was the big one, right?
Yeah. I mean, it made sense. The name is basically an anagram of Eddie.
True. Yes.
It's literally ED.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's definitely either between Nketiah or De Bruyne.
Why do you keep saying De Bruyne?
Everyone just keeps seeing comments. Everyone keeps putting on TikTok like they finally let De Bruyne speak. But how glass would that be? Or it could be, what's his name? James Milner.
I don't think it's James Milner.
No, you don't know that?
I do.
Mask. Okay.
I do know that.
Yeah, I know that as well. But do you reckon he's got bars?
I think he's all right. I think it's just the thing of his... Like, he is decent. It's just... That was a clear PR stunt.
Oh.
Not saying James, like, oh, he's a...
Not James Milner now. I'm talking about DD again.
Yeah.
Daddy.
I think it was a clear PR stunt of like, oh, you know, he's a Premier League player. Yeah. Everyone immediately thinks the top player.
Well, if it is this Don that you're not talking about from Cardiff, then it's smart because like, he probably wouldn't have got as much traction.
But
if it was Nketiah,
when you find out,
true,
it dips massively.
It's like clickbait.
Yeah.
We know this very well. If you clickbait, you don't get anything from it other than the initial view. But if it is Nketiah, he could have just come out the jump and been like, I am Nketiah. Because he's already got the reach.
He could, but I assume there's something stopping. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's in their contract at all?
Well, I saw Mikel Antonio, and Callum Wilson talking about it on the BBC podcast, and they were saying he needs to not come out as the rapper until later on in his career. Because
100%.
Not necessarily because it's a bad thing, but more so like, you know, if he loses a game, the managers and the team will be like, why do music, you know? So, I mean, football players got a lot of free time.
True.
So it's fine. But, you got to keep it a little bit low-key, right?
I mean, as soon as everyone knows who you are, your lyrics have to change. Yeah. Because, like, now, if it is this guy, he can't use the lyric anymore, like, my team stay winning.
No.
It's just a meme.
My team stayed losing and occasionally drawing.
My team stay in the same league every season. Yeah. It just doesn't work.
No. Cardiff, though.
What?
Well, it's just they're a team.
They are a team.
They are a team. Welsh team. Speaking of Welsh team, Wrexham.
Yeah.
Champions.
Yeah.
Congrats. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Rye. Well done.
And
we know each other.
Rob.
We go way back.
Me too.
Rob,
the guy, the other owner from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he's a sick guy too. Have you seen that show? I've not. It's still on. It still goes, right? Oh, by the way, Con's here, guys. And Jack's here. John had his baby.
He did.
Woo! He said that we can talk about
We'll talk about Wrexham first.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Definitely more important.
Did you see Paul Rudd was in a bar with Wrexham fans?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I love Paul Rudd maybe even more than I like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, they were like, wow, they got Deadpool and Ant-Man. They can't lose.
Mate, have you seen the movie called Ghosted?
No.
On Apple TV Plus?
No.
It's got Chris Evans in it.
Okay.
And some girl who apparently was in Glass Onions. You know the Glass Onions, glass knives thingy? The first one, I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen the first one.
She's a spy. They're a spy. They fall in love.
Okay.
And then she ghosts him. He's like, why is she ghosting me? She was in London. He flies to London to find her. Turns out she's a spy. The movie is dog shit, by the way. It's so bad. It may be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. It's that bad. However, they obviously clearly spent the budget on actors because Chris Evans is obviously Captain America, right? Mate, let me tell you this. Right? I'm not going to spoil the movie, by the way. It's not worth watching.
Well, I'm not going to watch it after this review.
Yeah, do not. But if you want like a laugh of how bad a movie is, I described it as this, right? It feels like the writers did not have a backspace button.
Can we get it up on... Can we see it's like Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, Google it. It's called Ghosted Chris Evans.
Is it called Ghosted Chris Evans?
No. It's called Ghosted Chris Evans. Because like, say they made a mistake, they just don't delete it, they just carry on.
Okay.
For example, one of the quotes was, he said to her, she was on TV, like a CCTV, he goes, "Who are they?" She goes, "It's the bad guys." And they were bad guys.
You can't say it's the bad guys.
I know.
29%.
I don't get Rotten Tomato, but yeah, 5.8 on IMDb. That's quite high, to be honest.
What did Laid in America get?
Check that.
On IMDb.
Laid in America,
Laid in
starring
America.
KSI Casperly.
Because if this got 5.8, if it's only 1.3, better than that.
For those listening, Laid in America 4.5. But anyway, so I'm going to spoil it. There's one point where Chris Evans gets shot at by none other than Anthony Mackie. I think his name's Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Falcon.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? So that Captain America gets shot by the other Captain America, right? And then he gets hit in the car by fucking, what's his name? Bucky.
What? Why is it the same cast?
It makes no sense. And then later in the movie, fucking Ryan Reynolds turns up.
This film can't be that bad.
It's awful. Guys,
Listen to the cast.
Yeah, but I know, it's Apple TV, right? So what they did was they gave the budget and they were like, we need to bring people into the platform, get subscriptions, so put the big actors in, put a twist in like that, because that'll go viral on social media, which it has been doing. I didn't see that. I saw nothing of it. I just saw that turn up. These guys turn up. But honestly, I mean, you know, to be fair, knowing you'll probably think it's a sick film.
Shut up.
Oh, put in Young Sheldon to IMDb.
Well, so this is actually this is a good segue. John had his baby.
Yes.
Well, congrats.
Well, congrats again.
Congrats.
And
he
we've all had babies, man. That's so last year.
He wouldn't tell us their name.
Do you know it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have one.
Still, fucking hell.
But he did put in the chat that he was going to call his baby Young Sheldon. And I know that burned you inside.
Yeah. Or would he just call it Sheldon?
No.
Young Sheldon.
Yeah, like Young Thug.
Yeah. Or Young. I used to be called Young John. My first rap name was Young John.
Oh my god.
I was like 12, so I used to wear my hat like this on the album cover and stuff. You know. Now look at me. Pardon?
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, the weird part is we did the podcast with John.
Yes.
And we're literally talking about like, oh yeah, you know, he's gonna have a baby at some point.
And he's only gone and done it.
Yeah, but it was like as the podcast went out, and he's still talking about like, yeah, you know, in a few weeks or.
Well, he was like, I'm not sure when the due date was, right? But he was saying it could be any time now. But usually when you say it could be any time now, it's usually not. But he actually had the baby early.
Yeah.
So fair play. Sounds everything good though. Boy.
Yeah. Why you just freeze?
As a boy. I forgot.
Where is he? You're just gonna call him Young Sheldon.
Oh yeah, true. These days.
True.
Let's not be hasty.
Yeah, true.
You know.
Randolph gets Young Sheldon TikToks. Everyone.
I've had a second one. Did I tell you about the second one?
You sent it to me.
Did I send you that second one as well?
The
There's
one
a
where
link.
it's him in Egypt.
Oh, I'm gonna get another one now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He gets Young Sheldon TikToks. I don't, and I've watched it. So I think you secretly watch it.
I have watched it, man. I really haven't. I am enjoying watching TV though.
Yeah?
I actually, I don't do it often.
Love is Blind reunion. Watch that. we
Spoke
finally
about
watched
it, right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that good.
It wasn't that good.
It really wasn't that good.
No. It was really upsetting the fact that it was going to be a live event.
Yeah.
And then they recorded it and it was very average.
They shit the bed. Also, they've been going on recently about the fact that they were put in really like awful living conditions and stuff.
I haven't seen that.
So they've been saying like 20-hour shoot days, not giving any food, drink, and now obviously, you know, I'm gonna believe it because they are claiming it. But at the same time, I'm like,
what?
What do you expect?
What do you mean?
Like you're just
a
dating
big Netflix show.
But do you
I would
believe
expect at least food.
Do you think they're not feeding them? Do you think it's possible? I haven't read the article. I don't read articles. I read headlines, guys. It's 2023. Catch up.
I can only assume, obviously. I reckon they get given a budget to live on.
Yeah.
That's like their, you know, this is what we're paying you. And
yeah.
until it goes out, I don't think they'll get paid a lot. Like I don't think they're gonna go, okay, come on Love is Blind and we'll give you 200 grand a year.
Oh no, yeah.
For that
I think they got paid. Yeah, they got paid a low amount. But obviously the whole point of a lot of the people who go on, they want to become celebrities, right? Like we know that Love Island, you become celebrities, Molly May and that. Same with Love is Blind, but it's just like, I don't know. It's a tough one really because it's kind of, you do sign yourself up for like emotional damage because the whole point of the show is that they're going to try and entice you into things that aren't healthy for our benefit.
We're going to make you marry someone after knowing them for a week.
So it's not, I mean, but obviously the food stuff, obviously that has to be sorted out if that's a problem. But listen, man, if it means no more seasons, stop. complaining.
Stop complaining.
Get in line.
We need to see more.
I want to see UK. I really want to see. I think UK will be more fucked up.
The UK one is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good.
Because I feel like we are more troubled creatures.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone in America has so much hope.
True.
We know
and they want the best. They're like taught, how can I make the best out of this?
Yeah. I think if you gave any American a vlog camera, they'll make a decent enough vlog.
Yeah.
Hey guys, today I'm going to do, I'm going to go out to Starbucks right here, chai macchiato, no milk, soy, all that. And then in England, we're like,
get a camera off me.
Yeah, fucking
fuck off.
Give me a pint of beer.
What? That's still a vlog.
Yeah, I'm not that funny.
Well, talking of Love is Blind, Speed went to prom.
Fucking hell! That was a sick segue.
Thanks.
Yeah, he's gone to prom.
He went to prom and he's streamed it.
Yeah.
Streamed the whole thing.
Yeah.
It looks so funny.
I saw him barking at her.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. I saw him. Oh, what else did I see him?
I've just seen him listening to loads of different songs in the car.
He was playing the what's the guy called? UK. The guy who did a remix of Central
How Can I Be Homophobic? Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
It's funny. UK, don't you?
Yes, I want to guess. That's the one.
James
I was literally
Daniels.
like Daniel, but I couldn't think of his first name.
Yeah, that's a great song, by the way.
Yeah.
He actually can rap really well. So, combine the lyrics. But yeah, but Speed, man, growing into a really, well, looked after young man. Going to prom for the first time.
I didn't like
that either.
He's wearing a Man United shirt as well.
I know. But a great creator, though. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Although, how weird must that be?
For the girl?
For everyone. Because Speed, I assume, he's going to school.
Yeah.
He becomes this huge celebrity at 17, and then he's just going back to prom.
Yeah. Probably doesn't even go to school anymore.
That's what I mean, because everyone in the video, is it his prom?
Probably not, man. It has to be set up in a way that's allowed
because
him.
everyone is shocked to see him there.
Yeah.
When he walks down the hallway, people are there like, oh my God, Speed.
Yeah.
So I assume he doesn't go there at all.
Or again, he dropped out so long ago that
True. Maybe he does still go there, but he just doesn't bother going. Turning up.
Yeah. Speed's back. Was it Speed's back? Sorry, I stuttered a little bit. Speed's back. Well, because if he didn't go to school anymore, and the friends and the kids are like, "Where's Speed gone?" So he walks down the corridor. They're like, "Oh, Speed's back." What do you think I meant?
I don't know. I just didn't understand.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah.
He's even doing some football training
In the prom.
No.
All right. In
But
general.
he did a live stream where he tried to do a bicycle kick.
I saw that, but I see some of these Speed clips. I don't know what's new or not.
I think that's
the problem.
new. I think it's new because I saw the captions were like, "Oh, Speed's actually getting good now, and he does keep ups, and he does like 26."
Thing is, I can do kick ups. I'm not good.
Yeah,
Everyone can do kick ups.
true. No, not everyone.
I mean, it's
Con
you
can't. You can do keep ups.
Yeah, I can do like at least 4.
We have a football in here, right?
You do basketball. You do basketball.
There's a football somewhere.
Come do it on frame, Con. But anyway, I'm saying you can practice that.
Yeah,
just
true.
sit in the garden and practice.
No, it's true.
When
But-
you were a kid, did you go in your back garden and dribble?
Like that.
No, with balls.
Oh, Con has a ball.
A real ball as well.
Con said I can do at least 4.
Watch out for the cameras.
I reckon you literally 1, 2, 3.
Well,
You know what?
That's
If
3.
you weren't there, I reckon you did 4 though.
Nah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I didn't need it.
Okay.
The plant.
He's done 6. He's done
Oh,
6.
I wish he actually went for.
How much confetti is there still?
Well, we have so much confetti.
The
in here.
cannons, they just go everywhere.
Yeah.
Well done, Con.
Well done.
I can play in the charity match now.
Can I just say, I love the fact that, so last year, Con had a challenge to lose a certain amount of weight in order to play in the charity match. And he, working his arse off, fucking working out, eating, turning into a stick. And he just didn't make it. And then you just watch me on the pitch, fat as fuck, just dribbling about. And I'm just like, yo, what's good?
Like the podcast.
Yes, bro, I have to stop doing this.
That's good.
Every time I
Good
see
promo.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, yo, what's good, man? And they're like, oh, I like the podcast. I'm like, no, not at all. I just keep saying it now.
Well, someone set you a challenge, right?
Josh and Bez, was it?
But last year,
Yeah.
Josh set you a challenge.
Yeah.
You didn't hit it.
No, I got not close. I got halfway there, and then I was like, well, it's a week away.
Okay. So that was the thing. You can't hit it. So Josh set you have to weigh this much by that time.
Yeah.
You can't hit it the day before the match because we have to
Sponsored by
prep
Prime.
everything. So this year he set you another challenge.
Yeah.
That was, how much did you weigh at the start?
150 115.
115. You have to weigh...
He said 89.
89.
Well, no. 89.9, right? So just sub 90.
Yeah, you have to weigh sub 90 with a month before the match.
Right.
Was it that? I don't know.
Well, it was just like before the announcement.
Okay. So yeah, you got to weigh sub 90 and you are currently at...
110.
110.
Yeah. But I've just come back from holiday.
Okay.
So I'm like going ham now.
Okay.
You just go ham. I mean, I have been losing weight, but I have also stopped.
I reckon Con's going to find out the date and then just do like, you know, the like sauna.
Yeah,
sit there, no water.
I'm preparing myself. I'm trying to make it a lifestyle. I'm going to make it a series on my channel.
Okay.
Connor, you going to get an ice bath? You're going to get an ice bath?
No, probably not.
Have you seen how expensive these are? It's like, to get the bucket, it's like 90 quid.
I think it's a gimmick.
I think it's real. I think the stuff's real, but like, the price of them is crazy. So it's...
Eating less and just exercise.
Oh yeah, no.
You don't have a mic, do you?
Huh?
You don't have a mic on, do you?
No, but I'm talking to this.
Oh, okay.
That's so true, by the way.
What?
That he can just use that mic.
That's true. That's very true. I watched Jay Swingler's video. He built
one. That's a smart thing to do. What was his final cost?
like £600.
Yeah.
Like
I saw that video and I was like, damn, I'm way too lazy.
I mean, it did take him a week.
Yeah, and he just put
It does look good. It looks really
like,
good.
I saw him carrying the horse trough. I'm like, wow, even that's, you know.
Yeah. I think it could have been way less, but it was
good video though.
It was a lot less than what it should cost.
Yeah. So it's like it starts at like around $3,000 to get those tubs. And then to get the bigger and better stuff, I'm seeing someone in TikTok advertising it's like 11 grand. Because like the obviously the first option is just pour a hose in and just let nature do its thing.
Yeah.
And ice it over. But then like you got to clean the water and keep pouring it out and stuff. I think if you get like a regulator, it'll keep it cold.
Yeah.
Which is what you want. But then it's like, it's just, I mean, $3,000. I mean, yeah. I want to get a sauna as well. But that's also spenny.
I'm gutted because so my gym was finished, but they were going to change the mirror in there, and they basically had to rip out the wall to take the mirror off and put the new one on.
God.
So they started doing it on like Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, you know what? Hopefully, they said it would take 1-2 days. So I'll go to the gym on Saturday while I'm watching the Leeds game. And I was like, you know, put the game on there.
You got TVs in there as well.
Yeah.
Class.
And, you know, do something in front of the TV while it does it. And then I went in on Saturday and the whole wall's just gone. Everything's been moved out the way. So I couldn't.
What is this new mirror all about?
It's just because when they changed everything, the mirror was meant to change, but they sent the wrong mirror, so that got delayed.
But like,
it's literally just a flat
I've seen
mirror.
a picture of it. Yeah, it's just a mirror that goes across the whole thing.
Yeah.
What's different about this new mirror?
It's just flat, whereas the old one had like, I don't know. It was just in the design, it was a different mirror.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
Well, when I paid for it and like I was like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
It was a different mirror, and then the mirror arrived late, so they were like, oh, we can change it still if you want. And I was like, we've come this far, we may as well.
Do you have a routine?
For the gym?
No, in life.
Oh, I was going to say I haven't been to the gym yet. So
But like when you wake up, do you have something that you do every day?
Only poo, then shower.
Sorry, for some reason I thought dog poo.
No.
Poo, then shower. Then what?
Yeah.
Then what? You just see what's in your
Then it
calendar.
depends what my day is.
Like filling out.
Yeah.
Filming.
Like for example, today, we're doing this.
Just came
So I
straight, yeah.
literally poo, shower, and then
Bit of TikTok.
went to get a train.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Why? What's yours?
Well, I'm saying like I do really well with routines, but because my routine gets interrupted so much, I'm so bad at like starting it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I get in like, so for example, my routine would be wake up. That's it. No,
That's a good routine.
If I've woken up, I'm really lucky for the day. No. I wake up, I'll go downstairs, 10 minutes outside in the sun, looking at the sun, not directly.
What if it's raining?
You just look at the clouds.
Okay.
But you still like.
Do you stand under something?
No, I just sit on my chair.
Outside?
Yeah.
So if it's raining, you just sit in the rain?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that weird?
Vic does it.
No, Vic stands in the sun. Like when it's sunny, he makes sure he takes in the sun and he'll just like charge.
What else has he taken?
The vitamin D.
Yeah, my vitamin D.
Yeah, but he doesn't. If it's raining, he doesn't just go stand in the
I
rain.
still go do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Snow, sleet, or hail. That's not the lyric, is it? Snow, sleet. But no, I'll do that. Then I'll get a coffee. Then I'll chill with Half for a little bit, and then I'll go gym. That's kind of like the routine. But then I'll go somewhere, I'll do something, or a shoot like this or something, and then the next day I'm like, can't keep that up again. But it's annoying, man. I'm such a weird like. I have to sort out my mentality somehow. It's so weird. One thing can like if I have a call I had a call the other day with Ace and eBay, by the way.
Nice.
That's really cool. Yeah, I had a call at 4, just fucked up my whole day. Because I'm like, with what I do, right, with my music and like videos, I'm not very good at being like, right, let's blast out an hour here. You know, I have to like get in the mood.
Yeah.
It's like with music for sure, I have to like vibe, you know. So I'm like, well, it's 2:00. I need to do my song, but then I got to call at 4:00. I'm like, I hate the fact that I've got that call over my head, hanging over it. I don't know how the people do the days where they have like, you know, I've seen some YouTubers out there who have like the calendar split out for like, I mean, I know I did that. I remember way back on the podcast, I was saying I had a half an hour schedule each day, but that was more like do this, do that. It wasn't like, they have like calls, 30-minute read a book, 30 minutes stop with this guy. And I'm like, how do people do that, man? Like, cause I can't swap like that.
I'm the same as that. When I see, you know, I've got a meeting at 11 or 12 or whatever, the time before it is useless.
Yeah.
So I'll just end up, I'm sat at my desk and I could record a video. I have an hour and a half, but I think I've got a call in an hour and a half. I'll just play Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly,
That's
man.
it.
It's just stressful to like anticipate it. But also I'm like, I think I do too many things. Like, I don't say no. I'm definitely a person pleaser, people pleaser, right?
Yeah.
I'm not very good at saying no, but I'm also not very good at saying no to myself either, if that makes sense. So if there's something I shouldn't be doing, I'm so bad at not saying like, don't do that. Like discipline. I have no discipline. But also I stretch myself too much. So I'll happily do like Pokemon channel, other channels, and I just keep saying yes. And it's like, bruh, anyway.
Well, that's why stuff like Sidemen Reacts, there's like a split in how people want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather start at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. for example.
Yeah.
And do 2 hours, take an hour break, go lunch, gym, whatever, come back, do 2-3 hours, and that's so many videos.
Yeah.
Because it's reacts.
Yeah.
But what we do at the moment is, you know, meet at 12, do an hour, that's it for the day.
Yeah.
And then we have to do another one in 3 days, so we got to do that again.
You'd rather
then
just
4 days later do it again. I'd rather just go, all right, we just do one long day, ruin one day, instead of having things each day.
Yeah.
Because I know now, tomorrow I've got reacts, so I can't go do anything during the day.
So it's the same thing I was mentioning about the call. It kind of like blocks certain things off. Yeah.
And it's always at like midday because everyone has different schedules. Like JJ can't do anything before a certain time because he's training, and he can't do something after a certain time. Fair enough. Josh likes to wake up, go to the gym, then record. Harry wants to just get the recording done as early as possible so he can have the rest of the day. It's just everyone has a different schedule.
Yeah.
It's annoying. But
I find filming with people, when I film with people, like my commitment's good though. Like my discipline's good then. So if it's like a podcast or Cyber shoot or anything that's with someone else, I'll always get there. I'll drive, I'll do whatever, I don't mind. But when it's on my own, just can't do it. TikTok and shit. I might start reacting with people. I might start, you know, my reaction set up. I might start just bringing people in.
You might as well.
3 or 4 and then, you know. But anyway, speaking of Cyber, as you just did a minute ago.
Yes.
The new Cyber Sunday has come out.
It has.
And it is also a hide and seek in Dubai.
It is.
You saying that as if like that's a bad thing?
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we posted last week.
Yeah.
Obviously we didn't post the week before.
Yeah.
The next video is a hide and seek.
Yeah.
And also I feel like everyone watching and us has got a bit of like travel fatigue.
Yeah, I get that.
So we want videos that are more UK based or studio based.
Yeah.
Also, the only good thing about this is the fact that we're all together.
All 7.
Because I think we keep doing these videos that are teams.
Yeah.
And you're not getting any videos that are like all 7 Sidemen.
It's true. I mean, even I would say that when you guys are together, that's the best. That's why you started, right?
Yeah.
And take it back to the old videos when you first started the channel, that was a lot of them.
Every video was together.
Mean tweets or the shocking videos. It's just kind of like nice vibes, messing around. But it's not, it's like, it's hard though, because it's hard to always keep consistent with the direction, you know, because some videos bang, right?
Yeah.
One video where you do split up will bang, and you're like, oh, nice, let's do it again. But then everyone's like, no, change.
Well, this video was filmed a long time, but this was in January, I think.
Well, yeah, I saw Josh do a short. Oh, by the way, I'm really enjoying your and Josh's series.
I know, I need to react to his.
Yeah. Can you please do? Because you know what I'm doing, right? I'm waiting until it gets to 8 minutes.
Well, Josh's last one was like 6 minutes.
Yeah. So you do one more.
Well, mine's going to be 8 minutes. I can get 2 minutes.
Yeah, bang it. Then I'll react to that.
For anyone who doesn't know, I called Josh out because he said he doesn't. He was like, oh, it's Simon's fault that we don't record. But he said it's both our faults.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I have offered to come to your house. And he went,
you didn't. He said you didn't do that.
No. So he said you've offered, but you've never given a date.
Yeah.
So then I said in the reaction to that, I said, I'll give you a date.
Yeah.
And then he reacted saying he didn't give me a date. So I reacted to it and I watched it.
Okay, what nice.
So then I said, I have given you a date now, and I've told you.
And that's his new one's reaction to that.
Yeah. And I haven't seen that.
Okay, nice.
So but we've been going. The first one was like 30 seconds and a minute and a half. Now it's 3 minutes. This
the box is getting like
and 6. Yeah. best series ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's lasted longer than our
I'm
Inflatable
reacting
series.
to that. I'm reacting to you guys reacting to me. Still haven't done that yet.
Okay.
You know, technical difficulties. By the way, you get neon signs now. You know, Kanye the brand, Govee. Fucking sick in it. And I got a rope one, so you can. It's like this, but you can do it yourself.
Okay.
But it comes with some adhesive strips, really good adhesive strips, right? Really strong. But I engineered this thing to spell out the R. I think I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah.
I was like, it looks a bit stupid, but you think it's okay. But because it's like such right angles, I had to bend like the thing so much. And anyway, it's just come apart. So now it's just like, it's just a sad little half square.
You just said how good it is.
It was good. Oh no, sorry, the brand. No, but I'm saying it's not the strip's fault. It's my fault for making them right angles.
Okay.
Because I'm putting it like this, 2 strips here, and it can't bend that way.
You need to screw it in. They've got like a screw hole as well.
I
No.
don't want to screw into my wall all the time.
You literally own the house.
Yeah, I know. I could do that. But I drilled a camera into my ceiling.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
Nice.
Mate, I was filming a Pokemon video. So the way I do it, it's in the ceiling. It's aiming down at my packs. And I wanted to drop the desk down low a little bit. So just because I was like, the way I was angling it, it's like opening packs like this up to my chest. So I loaded it down a little bit. And I was like, why's the camera not coming down? It's fucking nailed into the ceiling. just shit that goes on in my mind, man.
Anyway, yeah, we were talking about Sidemen.
Sorry.
I
have often a tendency
trying to keep
talk
some
about myself.
structure, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the hide and seek. So this video JJ took.
Yeah.
This JJ's video.
Wow.
Because we've always said hide and seeks are like our standard video.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
It's the one that it's the banker. It can't fail.
Like Gary Neville said that.
Yeah,
Good meme.
And
I've never found that meme.
Really?
If I type it in, it just doesn't come up. Anyway, carry on.
You just put this was the one, Gary Neville.
Do it.
I will.
I'd love to see if you find it. If you find it, I'll give you £5.
Okay.
I don't have it on me, but I'll bank transfer straight over.
This was the banker, Gary Neville. Done. Did you not see me put it in the chat yesterday?
No.
Oh.
Just put it in chat.
I literally downloaded that video.
Oh, shit. That's why it was watched. Okay. Oh, you scammed me.
That's what I said, okay.
Back in the day, I couldn't find that.
Oh.
When was that video uploaded? Just out of interest.
It was uploaded 1 year ago.
Yeah, so I must have searched for it 2 years ago.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Also, by the way, guys, when we hit 1 million subscribers, we're going to do a whole new set. We're going to do a merch drop.
Yeah.
We've been actually working on it.
That was really random, but 100%.
Just, yeah. Anyway,
JJ took the video. We've always said, hide and seeks, standard. They're never going to do this well, but they're never going to do this bad. Mm-hmm. Well, they might do this bad, but as long as there's effort in the hide and seek. Because I think as long as the place is good, the hide and seek will always do all right.
You know what? It gets a vocal minority of hate, but they always bang, and they're always good videos.
The last one didn't do well.
What was the last one?
The
Europe one.
Mini Europe. Yeah. But you were in that, so...
Probably my fault. Yeah. But
Then,
also, that was a shit place to hide.
I thought that. Everyone was like, no, this is decent. It's decent. I thought it was so bad.
You told me. Well, I was like, wait, you're going to Mini Europe? Because I had been there 2 months before. And I was like...
There's nowhere to hide.
Because it's like miniature.
Yeah.
So you just stand behind everything.
It was also like so quick. Because of how bad it was to hide.
Yeah.
I would have said, give us 30 minutes to hide.
It was fun to do, though. I enjoyed the hide and seek.
It was fun.
But again, we're all grown adults who's not going to enjoy hide and seek
True.
at this age.
We should have had like 30 minutes to hide.
Yeah.
Just so we talk and make jokes more.
Yeah.
Because the actual seeking part, you could have run around once and found everyone.
Really true. It's really true.
But yeah,
the yacht one was really good, though. I thought it was sick.
Yeah, that was really good.
Everything there was sick.
Yeah. That was the same.
No, the first Dubai. Well, not the first one.
Yeah.
But,
so JJ basically said, okay, I can make a hide and seek,
Good.
do a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10.
Okay.
And we went, you can't.
Okay.
Like, if you have, then it's because the rest of the videos around it stink.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no way a hide and seek. Okay. There's no way a hide and seek does a 1 out of 10.
What's the last 10 rap so far? Any bangers in there?
Let's see. Because, by the way, when we're recording this, the video hasn't gone out. It goes out in a few hours for us.
So you guys will see if it's a banger or not already.
Let's see. He's got to be brutally rate the Sidemen.
Ooh.
The roast of the Sidemen.
Ooh.
Collab with Among Us, Beta Squad.
Yeah.
And Try Not to Move. They're our top 4.
Nice.
I don't think it's beating that.
No, but okay. Tell me why. What has he done to make this stand out?
So he basically said, I will firstly seek.
Nice.
Because we realised, right, if you take a hide and seek, say I take a hide and seek, give me a location anywhere.
Uganda.
Okay. Hide and seek in Uganda.
Yeah.
All I've got to do is go, can we just book that venue?
Yeah.
Done. I don't think you can book Uganda, but
No.
I just got to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas in the other videos, for example, any of Josh's holiday videos, he's got to organize
multiple parts,
loads of it,
moving parts,
and then on the day do it.
Yeah.
So a hide and seek is no work.
No.
So we basically said that should be half a video.
Yeah.
And then the other half should be whoever seeks.
Ah, nice.
Because that's actually the work.
Yeah.
Because when you're hiding, you just walk around and hide.
I find it's hard to make content when I'm hiding.
Yeah.
Just waffling.
After the first 10 minutes, it's done.
Yeah.
So we said...
I mean, by the way, multiple people have taken shits while hiding.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
I've done one, actually.
So we literally said, okay, if it's your video, you have to seek.
Yeah.
Or you can give it away and that person can get half a video. So Jay just said, it's my video.
Yeah.
I'm going to seek.
Yeah.
And he also said, the way to make this better is I'm going to add a shock collar. And every 5 minutes I don't find someone.
Himself?
Yeah. Every 5 minutes he doesn't find someone, he gets shocked.
Wow. Also, guys, he wasn't in camp when he did this.
No, this is a
before
long time ago. And Con was given the remote to shock him.
Daddy.
I went pretty
Hard.
happy.
Yeah. It wasn't every 5 minutes.
Could you control the level as well?
Generally
Could you control the power too?
Yeah, I maxed it up.
Nice.
Yeah. So we could hear him
He's
scream
weird
every
when,
now and then.
when he gets shocked.
He goes...
Yeah, he does a weird thing, man. Yeah, I remember this.
But that video, honestly, there's
Is
a
shock
lot
gonna be the
of...
title?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a lot of moments in that video that are like really good. I'll give you a little spoiler one.
Okay.
So I got found.
He didn't.
I did. That's part of the game. And I found Lannon like earlier before I was found.
Yeah.
I found out where he was.
Yeah.
JJ and Josh or Vic or someone walked past him. He's hiding in a little like doghouse.
Mm-hmm.
They walked past him onto a roller coaster.
You could say he was in the doghouse.
You could. And then we get on the roller coaster, and as we start moving, obviously you're locked in. I just go, run, Lannon! And Lannon just walks out, and JJ's there going like, no, let me out! And we're just going around this really like a kid's
so he
roller
was in
coaster.
the doghouse
Yeah.
with a shock collar.
No, JJ had the shock collar.
Oh, Lannon was
hiding in the doghouse by the roller coaster. But there's loads of moments like that, and like close calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Which the video I think is actually one of the better hide and seeks.
Nice.
So
Leveling up. Let's go.
Hopefully it does well.
Yeah.
For JJ's sake, I hope it does well.
Well, it'd be nice to get a win.
I'll take anything above a 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes they rise, don't they? Though. Sometimes they rise.
Yeah.
I've had a few rises recently,
Like yeast.
like yeast or Jesus
Erections.
or erections.
Or erections.
Do you reckon Jesus got an erection?
Probably. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Weird thought that is, isn't it? Just reckon when he
Deep
was,
that.
reckon when he was in the tomb for 3 days, he was just fucking.
I'm pretty sure there were some baddies back then.
There definitely was some baddies. Mary Magdalene, right?
Wasn't that his mum?
Nah, his mum was just Mary.
Who's Mary Magdalene?
Just whacked it.
We can hear Jack listening to some like some trap music or something.
You can, by the way. You're not hating on it. But no, I reckon Jesus. It was 3 days in that tomb.
Look,
What else are you gonna do?
Let's move on.
Is that okay? Okay, sure.
He
Look
looked
at-
the cave drawer.
Cave-
And he was just like, beating.
Oh, Mary Magdalene was one of the ones that travelled with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, but Jesus was a real one though.
Yeah.
He kept it real, man. Anyway, speaking of sidemen,
Yes.
then speaking of KSI, he boxes.
He
And
does.
speaking of boxing,
Well, he owns Misfits.
He owns Misfits. And speaking of Misfits, there's been
There is a lot of boxing, and we're
Naturally.
sorry that we're going to have to talk about it, but it's literally the biggest thing that's happened this week, and there's a lot.
Can I ask you a real question?
Yeah.
Why do people care about Segway so much?
I don't know.
It's really weird.
I think it's just because the conversation's really awkward when both of us go, yeah. So, did you hear about this?
I love that.
You love awkwardness.
I do. Mate, I got a podcast on my feed the other day that was like, it was like 20 likes. It's just a bunch of like 45-year-old fat British men from Leeds or something in a circle with mics that weren't even on, talking about, you see it, Sam Smith? It's the worst thing I've seen in my life. I sent to Freezers like, sign these boys up. But no, yeah. Anyway, segueing through to the Misfits.
Yes. There was the Misfits card on Friday. It was okay.
Then KINGPYN.
Then KINGPYN.
And then
Davis versus Garcia.
Unreal.
The Misfits one was okay.
Let's be honest, it was shit.
It wasn't great. But like when I'm saying it, there was nothing wrong with it. It's just the card didn't excite me that much.
Yeah, well, listen, it was one of the lesser But I thought the Austin one, remember that? I thought that was going to be one of the lesser ones too, and that turned out to be one of the best. Maybe
it's
if
true.
not the best
It's
so
true.
far.
Well, you have to build fighters.
No, you do.
So it does
do.
make sense. You can't literally have every fight is the top people.
Yeah, I like to get an extreme laugh, so I said it was shit. But we'll go through the due diligence.
So we had Fang's first fight.
Yeah, unfortunate for her that her opponent pulled out.
Yes.
Also, can I say, she was fighting Minx? Is that right?
She was fighting Minx.
Yeah, I saw Minx like insulting her baby. That's a bit too far, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate that stuff. Like, I
didn't think she was insulting her baby to start with because
she's like, it looks weird.
Fangs tweeted something about like, oh, here's my baby in a Sidemen what's it called?
Onesie.
Yeah, baby onesie thingy.
Baby grow.
That's the one. And she replied, it looks weird. I assumed she was talking about the baby grow, but then she doubled down on it and said she was literally talking about the kid.
She doubled down so hard, she's like ugly baby or something.
Yeah.
I just feel like, what's the point? You know,
it is a bit weird.
Just like I think insulting people, you know, especially if you're boxing, just do whatever, man.
Yeah.
Just, what's the point?
A baby's different.
Yeah.
Like you can low key go after someone's like partner or like family a bit. But then a baby is like
their parenting style, whatever you want, all that stuff. But just like, what's the point? The baby can't defend itself, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Harper can whistle.
Harper can whistle.
Can you believe that? Laura can't whistle.
Can you whistle?
Yeah.
Nice.
Harper will go, but sometimes it actually comes out with the whistle.
Bad.
And Laura can't whistle, so it's like getting shown up. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, yeah, Fangs fought.
She lost.
She lost.
Yeah.
Quite badly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty.
No. But
yeah.
fair play.
Yeah. I think she'll probably fight again.
She should fight again.
Yeah. If I ever fought, I would definitely fight until I won.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I would stop.
Yeah.
And if I won my first fight, I'd stop.
Nah, but then the Deji aspect where it's like, now you're like, now I'm ready. Now get me in the game.
Yeah, but because I don't, like when I'm saying this, I don't want to fight in general.
True.
Whereas Deji was like, I want to fight.
He wanted to fight, yeah.
And then lost. And then when he won, he wanted to
for
fight.
Fangs, it was hard because she had a few opponents pull out, right? She had a original fight she pulled out.
She was originally meant to fight Barbie.
On the Austin.
Who fought on the KINGPYN one.
Yeah.
But yeah, she pulled out, so she didn't get that fight. Then she was meant to fight Minx. Minx pulled out.
Yeah.
She got Elena.
Yeah, which she looked good actually.
She did look good.
Probably one of the best like female fighters so far in a way.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about boxing. That sounded cool when I said it.
Well, then straight after her, you had Chase.
Bro, yeah.
And this fight.
Yeah.
Firstly, like he looked a lot better than the first
he fought
fight.
in Austin, right? And he didn't look like he could fight. He was doing weird stuff.
Yeah. No, but he's the one that closed his eyes.
Yeah.
And
He
swung
was
like that.
being weird. Yeah.
And then this time he's been calling out Tyson Fury, like Deontay Wilder, anyone.
And then he actually goes and wins his fight. Well, he actually goes and knocks the guy down.
Yeah.
Storms the fight, and then continues beating the guy up when he's down.
Yeah. It was just so, like it was so obvious just to stop.
Yeah, because sometimes you see fighters, they're so focused on fighting, right, that they punch, knock the person out, and it happens so fast that they don't realize they're knocked out yet, and they continue a little bit.
Yeah.
Because even Kenny, in Kenny's one, which spoiler alert,
Yeah, Kenny does.
he
punch
did it a little
once.
bit, but he's I'm sorry, you know, he's just in the zone. Whereas Chase,
Chase does 7.
He goes again. Yeah, he sees him on the floor and continues.
Well, Chase, he knocks him out once. The guy falls into the rope, punches him again.
Yeah.
The guy slides down. Like the second one is like, okay, he was kind of knocked out already, but he was still leaning. Falls down. One more. The guy's flat.
Yeah.
Then he does 5 like this.
Yeah.
It's just so bad.
And then he goes and celebrates non-stop. Then he loses the fight.
Then the guy's on the floor and he does the fucking thing like this over him.
Mate, yeah, he hits him. Then he emotes on him.
And then that's when, because the trainers run in after he punches him, the trainers run in to stop it.
and
then he pushes the trainers out the way to celebrate.
Yeah.
And that's when the whole brawl starts.
And then he starts tweeting like, I'm the best.
Yeah, well, he showed no remorse in the interview. He went, I mean, the whole world knows what happens. The whole world knows I won. Even if I got disqualified, it's pretty obvious I won. So it doesn't really matter.
Apologize, and I think he tweeted after that saying like, I'm the champ.
Yeah.
Like, you're not though.
He said, we can run it back if he wants to, It's like, no, man. But as much as I think that it is despicable and wrong, influencer boxing is meant to be like stupid.
Yeah, it's meant to
not
be
that level.
Yeah.
But
well, because that's not that's the whole health and safety now, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's the problem. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you want the sort of like table chair hitting moments like WWE.
Yeah,
esque. I'm not.
Like I don't think
gimmicks.
Because straight away on the night I was like, surely Misfits can't invite him back. No, he can't fight again. But now I'm thinking, okay, just get a better ref. Another ref would stop that before he got those punches.
Maybe like discipline him. I mean, I would say just don't invite him back. But if they can find a way to discipline him, then maybe that works. You know, put him in the sin bin. You know,
Naughty step.
But the next Misfits card is looking heated though.
Well, also, I don't know if you saw afterwards, Chase started getting into a fight with Nate Diaz.
Did not see that.
Yeah. Nate Diaz turns around and lobs a water ball at Chase. I don't know why. But then Chase gets up, picks up a chair.
Oh, so it was? Wow.
It literally was.
This is WWE.
He picks up a chair, they split them all. I think Nate Diaz got kicked out at that point, and then there's a clip of Nate Diaz fighting Pogan Law. And he cracked his head.
That's actually fucked.
Yeah. Like
Also,
Nate Diaz just was...
I didn't see the full video, but it did look like he was like not trying to fight.
Who? Nate?
Logan wasn't trying to fight. Sorry, Pogan.
Yeah, I didn't really understand how... I mean, even if... I mean, Nate Diaz is a good enough fighter, right? That he doesn't need to fuck this guy up. He could literally just keep him away.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he did like... He didn't fuck him up badly though. Like obviously, concrete. I know.
Yeah.
I'm. What I'm trying to say is that he probably thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah, he put him down, and then it happened.
But he should have done it regardless. Like, listen, man. Like,
No,
I'm not a fighter, but Pogan Law doesn't look. By the way, can I just clear up? The person who originally tweeted this did
like look. He's got him in a headlock here.
Yeah.
Like,
just let go.
Pogan ain't fighting.
No. Sorry, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
But Pogan Law is funny, like the name. Sorry.
Pogan Law.
Yeah. Well, but the first person who tweeted that did call him Pogan Law. Everyone in the comments was like,
that's what he's been known as.
No, what I'm saying is, he referred to him as Pogan Law, which is what is called. Everyone in the comments was saying, that's not Logan Paul. I'm like, I know. He said Pogan Law.
Yeah.
Read, guys.
Yeah. I said it yesterday. I said, in front of Talia, I was like, oh, did you see Nate Diaz and Pogan Law? And she was like, it's fake. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, that's not Logan Paul. I went, I know.
I said Pogan Law.
Yeah, I purposely said that.
We are intellectuals in this topic. But he does look like Logan Paul.
That was set up though.
No,
not set up.
No, I don't think that's set
I
up.
think what happened was, I think he was trying to get some clips together to be like...
Yeah, he was trying to be... I think Pogan Law does stuff as Logan. Like, he'll go up to Nate Diaz and be like, my brother's going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And he'll get a clip like that, and Nate Diaz just doesn't have it. That's what I think it was.
He does look like Logan Paul. Have you seen the Jake Paul one?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like Jake.
No.
But he styled himself.
Fake Joel.
Fake Joel. They make vlogs together.
I know. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, have you seen... I saw a TikTok of like 7 lookalikes going, oh, we're going Ibiza or something.
Yeah, no, so that's Tango Ice Blast. They do a campaign. They pay these lookalikes. They have Ed Sheeran, Simon Cowell,
there's Ronaldo one.
Ronaldo, yeah. But then they have General G now.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, quite the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just jokes, man. General G there, then in the background you just got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And Gordon Ramsay and stuff. But they do they look similar.
Yeah.
Not great, but it's not bad. I mean, but imagine like, I was gonna say you know Pogan Law and
Pake Joel
probably get more views than we do. If only we looked like someone.
You look like each other.
True. Well,
he was Ethan for the first couple of years.
Well, I thought he was his brother. You know that? I thought you were his brother.
That got me a little bit of clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you went to the Red Dog Hot Challenge.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's nice. You said I'm taking Con. I was like, oh, cool, Ethan's brother, nice. I didn't know.
Well, then there was a bunch of fights in between that were decent. Like Jake the Viking fought against Minicon. You had
Minicon.
You had Walid Sharks fighting again, and he won.
The Dean fight has to happen now, then, right?
I'd assume so, but Dean hasn't fought in a while. I think Dean's fight. No, maybe he has. I don't know. There might be one fight in between, and then they'll fight. But it will. I think it will definitely happen. And then a couple more fights. Then you had JMX. Yeah, JMX versus Le'Veon Bell.
Listen, man, Bell was unreal. He was so good.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he is like he's a football player, right?
Yes.
So you're already stepping in the ring with an actually like unreal athlete. I mean, JMX is a fit guy as well. Trains a lot. Got a good mentality to him. So puts in a shift.
Did you see when? So JMX went back to the corner and had a cut. Have you seen the clip of like Coach Richard and the other guy?
Oh yes.
Doctor comes over and they're like, "You're opening it up. You don't know what you're doing."
Yeah.
And they just start shouting at the ref and the doctor, and the doctor literally just puts his hands up and walks off. And they're like, oh, you want the doctor on your side? Because the doctor could just go,
True, yeah.
no, he can't fight.
It's true, very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true. I'll tell you what happened. So I was watching the Misfits, then I started watching that movie, the Ghost movie.
Okay.
Then I finished the movie, and the JMX fight still hasn't started yet. So I was like waiting around, ended up falling asleep, woke up in the third round of the JMX fight. But I didn't know it was a JMX fight. So like I woke up.
Surely you just look and you see JMX.
Yeah, but I didn't look in the corner. You know when you wake up in your days? I was
Yeah.
like, oh, what fight's this? Thinking it was the fight that was done 5 minutes ago. And then my mate texted me, like, are you watching the JMX fight? I'm like, it's not on yet. And then, oh, God, it is on right now. So I went back and watched it. But tough one.
Yeah.
It's really tough. But fair play for JMX, because like, a lot of people in this, I think you have the certain fighters on Misfits and in the influence of boxing that some will take the hard fights, like Raksu, JMX clearly.
Yeah.
Some will take the easy fights, which is fine. That's good as well. But I also respect people for going and doing
Yeah,
that.
100%.
And I think what Misfits has showed is you can lose some fights. And you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Kenny's lost
Everyone
a few
always
fights,
has the same
Deji.
thing of like, oh, if they lose this, it's over. And it's not. It's not.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe at the start when it was
Everyone
like,
said that for the third Deji loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now look at him.
Now look at him go. Yeah. And also, yeah, so Misfits 7, you got JJ and Joe Fournier. You have
Dejin Swarms.
Dejin Swarms, and then
Salt Pappy, Anthony
yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Joshua.
Yeah.
It's just that's the name.
Yeah, Salt Pappy, Anthony Joshua.
Gideon was also at the. What's he at? He was at the Misfits event.
Nice, yeah.
And he saw Anthony Taylor, and
Oh.
they made a bet. He started going like, "Oh yeah, but Salt Pappy is gonna fuck you up." He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, bet me then. Let's put 20 grand on the line."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if that bet is actually happening or not, but
I reckon
it does.
I reckon Salt Pappy will win that though.
I really don't know.
Really.
Yeah.
But I know Anthony is he's a boxer.
Yeah.
But still, he's
I don't not believe Salt Pappy will win.
Yeah.
I am literally 50-50.
Yeah.
So then after that we had Misfit
Kingpyn. The day after. What a weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend.
I was gonna say we literally had Friday night was Arsenal Southampton.
Yeah.
And what a game.
What a game.
Then you had Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had Leeds.
Yeah. I watched that too. by the
Stinker,
way.
but
Yeah.
Leeds. Then you had Man City FA Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Kingpyn.
Yeah.
During all that, you have the Buckmore race.
Yes, we'll talk about that as
24-hour
well briefly.
race.
Yeah.
And then you had Davis versus Garcia.
Yeah, and then right now we have West Ham and Bournemouth, Newcastle,
Are they playing right now?
or 2:00 later on.
Okay.
But yeah.
I was going to say. And the London Marathon,
Yeah.
which I don't care about, but
Theo.
that is sport.
By the way, shout out to Theo.
Oh, yeah. Theo's doing it.
Because he literally got his hip replaced.
Yeah.
And then he's now running a marathon.
Yeah. It made me feel really bad. I was speaking to him 2 weeks after,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going, "Oh, I can't really run yet."
Yeah,
Blah blah
yeah.
blah. I'm thinking, okay, cool. And then he starts going, "I did my first run today. Just 5 minutes, just slow walk
Yeah.
kind of thing." And in my head, I'm thinking I should start running when he starts running, but I've still got a few weeks because he can't run right now.
Now he's doing the marathon.
And then I saw him just do an Insta story of like, "Oh, I just did my first 5K," and I'm thinking, I haven't done a 5K.
Yeah.
And then 4 days later, he goes, "Oh, I just done a 10K," and he's doing a 10K faster than I've ever done a 5K.
After him.
And after a
Yeah,
hip replacement. So
It's mental, really.
He
But shout
is-
out to-
he is
he's
mental
also
with
doing
all
sick
that.
content right now. Like I'm seeing him on TikTok making sick vlogs. He's just doing good. You see the clip of him on Fellas? It popped up recently, and so they clearly did a thing with the most underrated YouTuber in the UK. So Freezy goes AJ Shabil. This is in January.
Yeah.
So I mean AJ Shabil's been killing it recently,
Yeah.
but also at the time underrated. AJ Shabil, Chip goes, "I love you said that. I have 2 names on here. AJ Shabil's in my one as well." And then Freezer goes, "Theo, who's yours?" And Theo goes, "I put myself." And they laugh, and Freezer goes, "No, really, who'd you pick?" And he goes, "Yeah, myself." And he did pick himself. But he's like, I've been putting work in. But to be fair, he said that he got given the information 5 minutes before.
okay.
And he said, "I couldn't think of
I mean,
anyone."
Theo is a good YouTuber.
He is.
I'm gonna put AJ Shabil way above him
Yeah,
in terms of
yeah,
underrated
yeah.
YouTubers.
No, but I sort of relate to Theo a little bit. Me and Theo get really downtrodden because we can't make good quality videos like Con does.
Well, that's part of YouTube.
Yeah, I know. But like, what I'm saying is,
you can't hinder Con. You can't hinder Con because he makes.
no,
good
not
videos.
under Con. I didn't mean it. Like, I'm saying like we got ushered into this world. So like Theo was just fucking Malfoy. Like Joe was like, "Yeah, I knew. Yeah, but
I was
yeah, you've
cameraman.
done sick, man. Let's just reel it in, man. I'm sorry for what I said."
Okay, Kingpyn.
Yes.
We had Kingpyn.
By the way, I was so shocked that I forgot it was real time now in London. So I was like spending my day thinking like, oh, it's going to be like 4 a.m. again. I was preparing for that, knowing I had to come here early in the morning. And then like you lot in the chat like, oh, it's starting. I'm like, fucking hell, scrambling. Mate, I have to be honest, what is a fucking sick event?
It was. It was.
The mics were awful.
Yeah. Well, the weird part was, so they did same as Misfits. They did the first hour was on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So the first hour was on KINGPYN YouTube. I don't know if any fights were, but we bought it.
Yeah.
And
that's okay. I mean, I did too in the end.
Yeah. And we were watching the stream. We were watching the actual stream, the paid stream.
Yeah.
No mics. YouTube had mics.
Right.
And I'm thinking, how am I paying?
Yep.
And not, well, Viz actually paid, but how is this the paid stream? And the streams kept going down.
Yeah.
Thinking this is weird because the pirated one was better than that.
Yeah. It's a good one, man. I mean, people keep complaining that it goes down a lot, but you just got to refresh.
Yeah.
Just got to refresh. It gives them time. Anyway, I want to say that what was annoying me, I think because the crowd was so loud, they kept turning the mics down for that reason, but then they would then turn it up late. The guy would start talking and they would then start turning it up late. I'm like, bro.
I don't think they did. I think the crowd were dead. The crowd weren't there for the first 4 fights.
Yeah.
They turned up for the 2 Brazilian fights.
I just mean crowd. I just mean background noise in general, music and that.
But they stayed quiet the whole So at the start, they announced all the fighters. They went through every single fighter.
Yeah.
There was not a single noise for any of the fighters except Whindersson and Julie.
Well, should we talk about that now?
Well, so I was thinking, me and Viz both went, this sound must be delayed or something, or they've quietened it or something. And then we heard the Julie noise, and it was like, wow! And we were like, okay, everyone's just Brazilian.
We were in Misfits, and there's a period in that fight where the crowd went crazy, and we were looking around thinking, is that real? Or have they added a noise in?
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, that's probably a smart thing to do at events, at arenas and stuff, sometimes feed a little bit of crowd noise in. So I wasn't watching all the KINGPYN fights in like real time. I was doing stuff and coming back. So then I saw them show Whindersson Nunes. Now I know he's a big guy. I know he's got followers around the world. You need a massage?
No, I just needed to twist my neck and Con's laughing at me.
Can you crack your neck?
I can sometimes, but not right. I can't do it all the time.
Yeah, so I know Whindersson's a huge guy, but I expect in my head them to be in the arena.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's in England. It's in London.
So I was like, surely that sound noise is fake. And Toby was like, nah, man, every time they showed a Brazilian, that's been the reaction.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll speak a little bit more on that later on. But yeah, unreal support from them lot.
Yeah.
It's nice to see. It's
really
we live in a bubble, man. We live in like a UK YouTuber bubble.
Oh, 100%.
And then even outside of that, and then the world, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. The only male fight, I got to be honest, I didn't care about was that fight.
Yeah.
And
but now
the crowd only cared about that fight.
Yeah.
As in, there wasn't a crowd for the other fights.
Let's just talk about it now. Yeah. So when, like, obviously, Gibbon and Austin McBroom.
Have we got the running order? Can we get the running order for the KINGPYN event? We might as well go through it. The first fight was Emily Brooke.
We'll
just quick because it's not.
Yeah. Emily Brooke,
Emily
sister
Brooke's
of Elbrook.
Yeah. It was okay.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of the female fights, not out of sexism.
Okay. Well, the Emily Brooke fight.
Probably didn't say that, did I?
The Emily Brooke fight, I gotta be honest, so Emily Brooke won.
Did you watch the build where they pushed each other?
Yeah. No, that was Elbrook.
No, it was Emily Brooke.
The way it.
Yeah. That was a sick push.
I was gonna say
she defended it real well.
Elbrooks was a.
Oh, the water splash.
Yeah.
Saw all that. Yeah.
So Emily Brooke, I gotta be honest, she ain't going through the next round. I don't think she fights Barbie.
Nice.
And I think Barbie destroys her. Barbie was originally meant to fight Fangs, and I think she would have battered her.
Barbie film's coming out soon.
It is.
By the way, I realised we haven't added to this podcast, but it's not come through in time.
Okay.
We might have to do it after at some point. But shout out to the sponsor, guys. Check them out now.
Yeah, the Barbie fight. Barbie looked good, you know.
Really?
I reckon.
Was Barbie the one that was like scary as fuck in the weigh-in?
Yeah.
Like
she came in with the baby and stuff.
Oh my god.
The fake baby.
Oh yeah.
And she was just like, "Oh, this is my baby." Blah blah blah.
Fair enough, man.
I think Barbie wins the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's
go Barbie.
I might be way off, and I don't know. She was the only one that. The thing is, it's hard to judge when you have expectations of people, and then you have no expectations of someone, and they do quite well, so you think they're amazing, and the people that you expect to do well do okay.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people we don't know about, my mate Nate.
Yes.
And it's not my mate. It's just called.
He's not your.
Why is he not? He's not my mate.
Yeah.
I've not spoken.
You hate him.
No, I like my mate Nate.
So he's your mate.
Yes.
He fought Kenny.
Yeah.
The issue is, I had no idea about him.
Well,
all I had heard was that he's technically amazing.
You and I kind of bigged him up a lot, innit?
Yeah, because we had heard from a good source that he was very good.
When you don't know anything, you just build a character in your head.
Yeah, and he's been training in Thailand the whole time.
Mystery, you don't know who he is. Where's he come from?
Yeah, and he's talking
black
about
belt and everything.
He's talking sensei about Muay Thai.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm different.
Yeah, I'm different. I mean, to be fair, he might be, but Kenny was really good in this fight.
Kenny was really
different.
Good.
Kenny was throwing some big shots.
I think Kenny was like good.
Mm-hmm.
I know Sensei was like, oh, Kenny or Jarvis were the best fighters for me.
Well, I know Kenny was better. Like, I think Kenny had a difficult time. He lost. Who did he lose to? In Misfits, he had a loss, right? I can't remember.
Well, he lost to the Temple one, got overturned.
Yes.
He beat DK Money.
Yeah.
He lost to.
Oh.
Who did he lose to? Can you look up Kenny's fights? King Kenny record.
Well, anyway, in this fight, I'm saying he was much improved in this fight compared to that one, because that was a disappointing loss.
Oh, he lost to Ashley.
Of course.
Raksu, literally who we had on the podcast. I did this yesterday, While watching this, I went, oh, who did he lose to? And then everyone was like, your podcast guest. I just completely forgot. Like,
hey, by the way, you had a sleepover with JJ.
I didn't have a sleep. Why? Why have you done that? He came over to my house.
That's sick.
Yeah. I was very surprised he came over.
Toby go as well.
So did Toby.
Nice. Yeah. And then Viz.
Yeah, and Mark.
Oh, banging.
Yeah.
My invite was like probably lost.
I invited you. I put it in the chat.
I know. I probably should have gone, Do you have a spare room?
Yeah, you could have come over.
I should have gone, stayed, and then come to the podcast together.
You should have, but you didn't.
I didn't know it was a thing until really late. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought Kenny looked good.
Yeah.
I'm more surprised by Nate not looking good than Kenny looking good.
But again, that was only because we built him up in our head. Like,
yeah.
His head's...
But even in the interviews and stuff, Nate's there going like, oh, I think whoever wins, like, this is going to be an amazing fight, and I think whoever wins this wins the tournament.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking... You'd say that, right?
Yeah, but I'm thinking Nate...
I would say that. I know I wouldn't win.
But I'm like, Nate wouldn't have won the tournament.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
well...
Someone in this, by the way, one of them...
will win.
As in, one of the guys here has to lose every fight. One of them has to be 3-0 or 0-3. Yeah,
because no draws.
Yeah, and
Who's
the losers fight each other. I think. Well, I don't know if Austin's going to fight again.
Really? He's going to sack it off.
Maybe.
Oh, by the way, did you catch that the bloke who does the interview? I'm not sure his name. He did when we'll talk about Blueface and Ed Matthews. That wasn't part of the tournament. That was in there. He did insinuate that if any fighter pulls out or can't make it, Blueface will step in.
Yeah.
So maybe you're on something there.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, Austin, like, what's he got? Like, he wants to give.
He just wanted to get that.
And he's lost.
He wanted redemption.
Spoiler alert. Anyway, Jarvis, by the way, can I just say, I get so confused with boxing sometimes because, like, when you look at, this is no offense to Jarvis, when you look at Jarvis and you look at Zanetti in the interviews, Jarvis, like, he looks quite young.
It was like a man via boy.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, in my head, I'm like, surely he can't win this fight. They get into the ring and they same height, ish, same stature.
It was 5'8" and 5'10".
Sorry, yeah, it's not him saying, but I'm saying in the ring he looks apart.
Yeah.
Separate. I'm thinking, Thomas Nate scares me, man.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I really wanted Jarvis to win this.
Yeah,
but in my head, I thought I think he just gets bullied.
Because in a slim fight, Zanetti was just a monster.
Yeah,
and
that's what I mean. I thought Jarvis just gets bullied.
He just gets killed.
But then they go in and. Honestly, Jarvis just looked like...
Mate, he looked so good.
Yeah.
Like, he looked so composed. He took a lot of shots, but he was defending well, and he just looked like he was just walking around like, I'm the shit.
Well, I think he was just taking shots to tire Zanetti out.
Yeah, and he did get
tired. Because realistically, he still went at him, but he just kind of let Zanetti hit him, and he could see he was blowing after.
Such a strange TKO, by the way. Because it wasn't after a specific blow.
I'm not going to lie, right? Tom Zanetti annoys the hell out of me.
Really?
I'm gonna say it right now. He gives it so much talk. I don't know if you watched the face to face.
I watched a few of them. Yeah.
Did you watch their face to face?
Yeah, where he was like, "You were late."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jarvis starts talking and raises his voice once, and then he goes, "Don't you raise your voice with me, boy."
Yeah.
And then starts shouting at him.
But that is entertaining though for the fights. I like that it sells the fight.
Sure,
right?
But don't go at someone for something
and then just quit.
Yeah. And
yeah.
The one thing I hate, I know I'm not a fighter, so I can't say anything, but the one thing I hate is when someone says something like, before the fight, they go, I'm feeling completely fine, I'm up for this.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, had a little, I had a shoulder injury, I was ill, or this.
But then again, you can't go into it saying I've got that, because then
you're gonna... This one, he literally says, firstly he says, oh, I don't care about the money, I just like to fight.
Yeah.
But then in another interview he goes, oh, I got told I could get paid to fight, so why wouldn't I?
Ah, okay.
Then says, I don't care about winning. Then in the next interview says, like, I've trained too hard to lose this tournament. Like, I've come here to win. Then in his interview after the fight said, I never said I was going to, I never said I wanted to win.
I'm just here for the fight.
I'm thinking no one's fighting wanting to lose.
Yeah, no, of course.
And then, yeah, he gave it all that talk and then literally gave up.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why he gave up though, because Jarvis was hitting him with some body shots, like real hard body shots. So it's just taking it out of him. But I'm like, you know.
But he hasn't like, to skip forward, Garcia obviously got hit with a big shot and went down.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, I can't stand.
Yeah.
He just went,
nah.
You know what? I've had my fun.
At least go for a bit longer and take a shot, then go. I'm done. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, he got fucked. I mean, fair play. He was like, I've not seen the interviews after the fight, but I know that when he was walking around in the ring, he was like, I can't, fair play. Like, I'm fucked. But Jarvis looked really good. Really, really good. And then the next fight is going to be Jarvis and Gib, right?
Jarvis
obviously, if you're watching this, like, I know we're going in order here, but we'll still talk about the rest of the source.
Yeah,
Gib obviously won his fight. So that means Jarvis and Gib will fight next.
Yes. Which I think now is going to be an amazing fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously Gib will still be the favourite for that one. But
I thought obviously, you know, I thought Zanetti wins. Yeah. And then I thought Gib versus him.
Yeah.
And I thought Gib can handle that.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think still Gib will be the favourite, and I probably still will lean towards that.
Yeah.
No offense to Jarvis, but only because like Gib's been the thing that Gib's got over everyone else, pretty much everyone in the scene. He's been going for so long.
Yeah.
Like, he's been going since the first JJ and Joe fight, right? Did he fight on the undercard of that?
Yeah, against Max Place.
And he's been training. I'd say
belly fight. He is blind.
Yeah, but I reckon Gib's probably been training more than JJ in these years. I think he's trained more than any other influencer boxer. Like, as in between fights, because even when it all slowed down, he was still training.
Yeah,
you know, he lost against Jake, like, turned him to another level. So
Jarvis v him it'll be a good fight.
Yeah,
but the only thing is, so Jarvis did let Zanetti hit him to tire him out.
He did.
Gib don't get tired.
No, and also those shots from Gib will hurt a lot more than the Zanetti shots.
Maybe Zanetti does just throw big shots.
Yeah, but sometimes you can throw without like.
True. I mean, I don't know. I don't know their power.
You know, they go. I reckon Gib's got more of that.
Probably. He has more us.
Yeah, more us.
Yeah. Well, then we had Elbrook.
I saw this one
versus Miss Danielka.
Elbrook's a good fight, man.
She is, but everyone thought this was going to be a slaughter, and it wasn't.
No,
because Elle looks surprised when she wins.
She does, actually.
Admittedly, the rounds all went to her.
I think it's relief, though.
Probably, but she actually, it looked like she even said, like, I didn't know I didn't know if I won.
Yeah.
So I think she may have, thought, I think I edged it, but not.
Probably like I was pessimist.
Yeah. But that fight, everyone, I thought Elbrook's winning in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a good fight. And then you had Julie versus Daniela.
Didn't see this one.
Again, everyone thought Julie was going to demolish Daniela. And it was a fight. It was a good fight. But again, unanimous decision. I don't know. I think... So that's Julie versus Elle now.
Oh, I was saying, why are there 5 male fights and only 4 female, but the
Blueface,
yeah.
So I think Julie fights Elle now.
Okay.
And...
Barbie Emily.
And then Barbie Emily. Obviously, I think Barbie beats Emily.
But you would want Elle to beat her fight and then Emily to win her fight, so you get the sisters.
That would be amazing. But if they both lose, I think the sisters fight.
Oh shit! In like a
The other thing is Elbrook. Elbrook, I thought was like the favorite of the tournament, not to win, as in she was the people's favorite. Yes. But Julie, the Brazilian, unreal.
I loved it, by the way. I was like really happy to see this because it's like, again, we're an album, but also the world is also. So it's nice to see like someone else from a different scene come in and do that well. Yeah, cool. It's just good to see, man. It really is good to see. Obviously, Blueface and Ed, a weird fight just struck in there.
It was so... if you actually deep how weird this fight is, by the way, it's so odd.
I mean, Blueface... Well, I want to say, by the way, because obviously Blueface pretty much dominated. I know it's round 4, but he looked like...
It was... This was only a 4-round fight, by the way. All the other fights were 5.
It was 1 second, right?
It was 1 second. I would be pissed if I was Ed Matthews. Yeah. Because if it goes to decision,
Just run, man. Sprint.
Innit?
Just sprint away.
It goes to decision, and you're like, oh, I lost, judges.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I should have won.
Yeah,
That
but
kind of
obviously
thing.
with this TK, he had no complaints though. Like he was getting like
he was
slapped
getting
about.
battered, yeah.
But what I will say about this, because I think on the commentary, I read somewhere that they were like, oh, Ed Matthews, didn't have enough time to train. I'm like, yeah, but Blueface has been fighting forever, man. Remember, he's been fighting forever because he's been putting against like him and Chris Brown. They were putting him in crazy fights for a long, long time. So he must have been training for a while.
Fought Chris. How do you say her name?
Christian.
Christian.
I don't know. Yeah.
Fought her dad.
Wow. Wow.
Have you seen that clip? There's a clip where her dad punches Blueface.
Yeah.
And then like 20 security guards just pull them apart.
Well, I know
and
they-
everyone's split up. And then
yeah.
Blueface he does the like, the pull up the shorts and then runs over and just yeets him round the head and goes, what's happening?
They're always fighting. They're just always fighting.
Yeah.
They're just fighting everyone, even each other.
Yeah. That's what he said. He went, I have nothing to gain from this fight. And he's right. Him fighting Ed Matthews does nothing for Blueface.
No, it's just loves fighting.
Yeah.
Did you see in the pre-build-up, the face-to-face, he makes a joke and she's the only one who laughs. I thought that's cute though.
Yeah.
She was like, ha ha ha.
Well, I saw him, he talked about when Ed Matthews got jumped.
Yeah.
And he got jumped by like 4 people and one of them had a knife.
Wow.
And Ed Matthews is there like, well, he had a knife. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
And Blueface is there like, nah. You don't. I would fight.
I believe it.
I believe it. Yeah.
I wouldn't take the Blueface fight. No, never. But I mean, what a weird fight.
Such a weird fight.
But fair enough. I mean,
Did you hear about the bet as well?
About his girlfriend?
Well, so Blueface said if you win, you can have my chain.
Oh yeah.
And it's like 100 or 200 grand.
Jeez.
Like a bandana, but solid.
Yeah, I saw that.
But then Ed Matthews was like, oh, if you beat me, you can have my girl. And then he won. And Blueface definitely got reminded about it
I saw
right
it
after
on the
it.
interview.
Yeah, and someone whispers something, and then he goes, oh, also Ed, your girl's coming back to California with us.
I love how on the KINGPYN, the announcer, the commentator was like, "Oh, just to be clear, like obviously we're not going to actually."
Yeah.
Like, bro, you have to say that. Like, we all get it. Like, it's not.
No, to be fair, some people would actually think like, how can Ed bet his girlfriend?
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's looking at KINGPYN being like, "Sure, that's not sanctioned." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bet between them.
Was this in writing?
Yeah, like, sure, you're not going to fly her over. By the way, I don't want to say it. The height difference between Elle Brooke and fucking Wade
Danielka.
was Wade.
Oh.
But like on the interview,
I didn't realize Elle Brooks like 5'1".
yeah, and on the interview, like all I'm seeing is the mic.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's
'Cause
Wade?
You see the face-to-face
Wade's really
with-
tall.
The
Tall and
face-to-face with
new.
Elle Brooke and Danielka when they're like...
Yeah. So, but they had heels on.
She had heels, but I thought that Danielka was like 6'1",
Right.
and Elle Brooke was 5'6". I didn't realize Danielka's just 5'5"
With
or
your
5'6"
heels,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that, and
yeah.
the other... Yeah.
Madness.
So then after Blueface, Whindersson Nunes versus Marcinek.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Marcinek securing the bag?
Yeah.
He had a sticker on his chest and his arm and his back.
Why hasn't that been done before?
Don't know.
Next level is to tattoo it.
Yeah, but there's no point.
I would do it.
There's no point.
You just,
I said to JJ, I was like, all right, Gatorade, come in and say here's £1 billion to wear stickers all over you. He was like, hell no.
yeah, well, he can say that.
I said he should just change knowledge for like Chipotle. That'd be amazing.
But in their logo. Or
Yeah.
spell out in the weird font.
Well, just whatever. Just for one
Chipotle.
fight, just wear it.
Oh, yeah. I would literally tattoo anything, man.
For how much?
Oh, for a lot. But I would do it. It seems like a good idea.
Okay.
You know?
What about like an XIX bottle on your arm for 20 grand?
Yeah. I'd probably do that. I'm actually quite down bad recently.
Yeah?
Yeah. Set it up.
Oh, interesting.
I've not had a tattoo before, have you?
No.
Is it painful? Hey,
Just asked me if I had one.
I saw a clip of Talia, right?
Yes.
Saying that she was going to get Mushu's paw
Yeah, I'm
on
not
her
going
hand.
to answer your question, by the way.
No, I'll answer it for you.
Okay,
And
I'm not answering. So you're going to say it, then it's because of this. I'm not replying.
Okay, yeah, reply. And she was like, oh, Simon said no. And she was like, you know why? And all the comments were like, yeah, because he don't want to get jacked off by his dog. But that's an interesting, I didn't think of that. Now I'm thinking of the other things you could tattoo on your hand to replicate that. Like what? Megan Fox. I thought you said a fox. I was like, I don't swing that way with foxes.
Whindersson Nunes fought.
Sorry, Whindersson Nunes.
And yeah, had the best crowd reaction.
Unreal, man. I was gassed. I was
He
like,
has
go.
he has to be the main event, by the way.
Yeah, he has to be.
Like he has to.
Yeah.
Julie should be second. And he should be the main.
Because let's go on to it now. Gibb and Austin McBroom, both big people in their own right. Gibb in the UK for sure. McBroom, huge, right? They've fought before. That was a big scrap. They fought again.
They built the whole storyline.
They built the whole. They got drawn in with each other round one, and the fucking crowd left.
I don't know how many people were in the crowd at the peak, but there was about 200 people by the time they fought.
But it was full. It
was so full.
It was loud. Everything was sick for the Whindersson fight.
When Whindersson won, like the whole crowd, they just start playing some Brazilian music and stuff.
Mate, it was louder than you would get with JJ fighting.
Yeah.
Way louder.
And then Whindersson faced off with Kenny. Kenny obviously fought Nate, who's a nice guy. Squared off with Nunes. Nice guy again. He was there like, yeah, I really enjoyed your boxing fight. Like, and I think we all said Kenny definitely realized, like, I don't want to get all this hate from the Brazilians.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah, love to Brazil. And then all the crowd's like, yeah.
Well, I remember Blueface was like, oh, shout out to everyone coming out tonight. Silence.
Yeah.
And then Whindersson,
yeah. I mean, yeah, Whindersson, they all left after
I don't want to say no shade to give or Austin, by the way, because I saw a lot of people commenting was saying, like, well, obviously if the Brazilians bought the tickets, then Gibbs fans couldn't buy the tickets because it's sold out.
Yeah. I mean, I think the issue is Zanetti said it and JJ tweeted it because we had said it that, you know how JJ sometimes tweets what we say.
Yeah.
So he'll hear something and go, that's good. Yeah. We said, like, you need to still make content. Yeah. Like, you're not a boxer.
He tweeted the influencer thing, right?
I think this applies to 90% of influencer boxers.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them make content anymore. Yeah. Like, Kenny still does Beta Squad.
Yeah, yeah.
But from what I hear, like, he just trains.
I will say, like, when Gibb does his announcements in his videos, they're sick.
They are.
He edits a lot of them himself as well.
But because they are always announcements for his fights, I think people don't care about them because there's no content build up.
I do agree.
Like, if Vicstar,
yes,
I know he doesn't do that much content now, but if he did an announcement video, he would have it wouldn't even need to be amazing because he has so many people just backing him and watching him.
Yeah. I mean, this
isn't just a Gibb, by the way. This is not everyone who boxes. Yeah. No one does content. They all go into this, and I know it comes hand in hand. If you want to be the best boxer, you do need to take it serious.
Yeah.
But
just do what JJ does, man. Just reaction videos. Just titled well.
You just got to do stuff. Like, I mean, Kenny still does Beta Squad.
Yeah.
So,
but then the question is, would he? It's not specific to him, but would he without Beta Squad? Like obviously, the reason he does Beta Squad is because Beta Squad is doing Beta Squad. If the Beta Squad wasn't a thing, would he still make content?
Don't know, but doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Sorry, guys. He makes good content anyway, by the way. He always has done that. Like picking his brother up in Lambo. Cool video. Watch that one. Click like as well. Click like.
But yeah, I think you need to keep the entertainment side. Because I also notice everyone does these interviews, and then even Sidemen Charity Match, all of us do it too. Someone comes over and goes, oh, what do you think today's going to be like? And everyone goes, oh, I think, it's going to be a really good game. I hope we raise a lot of money for charity. And it's like, that's not why I'm not watching Harry to say that.
Yeah.
Harry doesn't do it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I just want to see them say, like, I want Harry to just be like, oh, speed shit. Like, I'm going to two-foot him in the face.
Yeah. Still keep it about football. Still keep it about the fighting. Did you see there's a part where Beta Squad walked behind the interviewers?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's a Sidemen.
Yeah.
It's all the Sidemen.
They're going to go have a party. Hopefully I'm invited to the Sidemen party later.
There's not one Sidemen in the entire arena. Oh, it's not Chugs' fault. It's not Beta Squad's fault.
No, not at all.
It's jokes, man.
But yeah, Whindersson Nunes looked good as well, by the way.
Really good.
Like, so he's now fighting Kenny.
Yeah.
Which is going to be an amazing fight.
Big fight. Mate, did you see the interview after? They obviously translated it. Maybe his English is not great.
Yeah.
But he said, he was like, it might look easy. It's like what you see. It's only easy when you see it in the fight right now because I went through hell to get here. I'm like, damn, my guy's got balls.
Yeah. He's a musician.
Yeah, you just have bars. What I also do realize though is whenever they do the translation, right, it always feels like I think the translators cut out the shit because Wade will do like a minute speech and the guy will go,
does it in 4 words.
Yeah, because Wade will just fluff it out to make it sound good for us. But
yeah, then
honestly,
Gibb v McBroom, decent fight.
Yeah,
McBroom obviously did something to his ankle.
Yeah,
I think honestly he realised he was going to lose. Same as Zanetti, I think. But he then faked an injury instead of being like, nah, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, which is smart.
Yeah.
If you're going to go that route, go that route.
I don't think Gibb looked as good as I thought he would. I'll be 100% honest.
Yeah.
He did the job and he still looked good.
Yeah.
But his balance didn't look right. I don't know if you saw, just a lot of it, he seemed to stumble.
Okay.
Which, I don't know. I don't know if he had enough time to get into the rhythm a bit, but him versus Jarvis.
That's going to be a great fight. So we've got Kenny Winderson, Gibbon, Jarvis.
Yeah.
That's great. I think Gibb just like, we've just seen him so many times that he just seems to be able to...
He just doesn't stop.
Yeah, he kind of corrects himself and he kind of just stays at it. So it's like he just puts on a show.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's what I said earlier of, I think my expectations of people, like Winderson might have looked the same as Gibb or less than Gibb, but I had this expectation of Gibb.
Yes.
And I think he was like a bit lower.
There's no problem with Gibb. That's been the thing for everyone. Like we go
it's because he doesn't do content. So you only see him as a boxer now.
But also we've seen him for so long.
Yeah.
So many times.
Whereas Winderson Nunes, I had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
So I had this expectation and he looked quite good. So I
and Jarvis did really well. Jarvis overperformed compared to our thoughts. So we're like, oh my god, he's sick. Well, Gibb just does his job.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think Gibb did well.
I like the whole event, man. Obviously, I think it's important that KINGPYN is doing what they're doing because it probably does put some pressure onto Misfits as well. It's like, okay, we've got someone else now to compete with. Without that competition, you don't really have the fire or the desire to keep going as much. I like KINGPYN as well. I kind of think they had like you see how the ring was like, this is going to sound really weird now, blue ring. Red and blue like ropes. It felt more like a real boxing event. So I think they're going down the angle of like, I know it's not a real boxing event because it's no draws, it's a tournament base, but like compared to Misfits, they've gone for more like traditional boxing. Okay. When I watch a Misfits like fight, you can see the marketing, the branding on the ring. You see, it feels its own entertainment side of things, whereas KINGPYN kind of went down more of the boxing route. Okay. Commentary as well. Yeah. You had Wade, then you had like a guy who does. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Then you had the Davis Garcia fight, which
I
don't know enough to talk about.
And watch it. I saw the shot, the body shot.
Yeah.
But it was obviously really early this morning, and I had to drive here.
I watched it while I was having a poo.
Nice. How was the poo?
It's good.
Good one.
Yeah, very good. But I enjoyed the fight, but I don't really have any.
Yeah.
If I say something about it, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just thought it was kind of nuts.
We talk about the influencer side of influence boxing. We don't talk about the boxing side much.
Yeah, it's true.
We by the way, never mind.
What?
I was going to say, did you see the height difference between Elbrook and Wade Plemons? But
You already said that.
Is it Plemons or Wade Plems?
Don't know.
He's a good guy, by the way. He is really good at his job. You know what I'm saying? Like, the KSI beef and stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, it would be way different if he wasn't actually unreal at his job. He's so exciting.
He is really good.
He makes it really exciting.
Although he did one sentence where he was talking to Gibb afterwards, and he went like, "Oh, you've excited the crowd. Look at this huge crowd," or something like that. And by that point, it was empty.
Yeah. He just sounds good, man. That's the height difference. Down. Anyway, speaking of the Sidemen not being at the event, why weren't they at the event?
Because
you and JJ doing sleepover,
and Toby. Can you stop saying that? They didn't stay over. I don't know what Josh was doing.
Josh probably playing GTA.
Then Ethan, I don't know what Vic was doing, but Ethan and Harry.
Vic was walking his dog.
Ethan and Harry were doing the Buckmore 24-hour race.
Racing.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I'm going to pull up, by the way, quickly.
This is fair play, by the way. Do you want to do it as well? Go onto YouTube, type in Buckmore, Buck.
Nah, because we'll end up just watching it. Don't pull it up.
All right.
It's a monsoon in there.
Raining, yeah. Well, they had a bad start, right? They had a poor start. They started in last, but then they caught up a lot. Chip's unreal, isn't it? Chip's sick.
Yeah.
Chip's fucking sick.
So if anyone who doesn't know, they basically did a 24-hour go-karting race. There's 10, 12, 8 professional teams, and then 15 or whatever, 13 non-professional teams, which they are.
So yeah, so it's like, even though they're all racing together, there's different classes, right?
Yeah. So like if they get like 11th, they've probably won the non-pro side, which is all they want. They don't care about the other
As
side.
of before the podcast, I think they were like 14th overall.
They're 13th right now.
Oh, nice, 13th, and they were 5th in their class. So what are they now 4th in their class?
Yeah, I don't really know because it's really hard to tell whether is it the blue ones or the pros.
I don't know that much, but I know they have they have Chris, Ethan, Harry, Lux, Willany, Chip, Freezy's doing the team general.
He's the team principal.
Team principal. Might miss one out there. Sorry if I did, but yeah, looks good fun though. Ethan been doing it, and then he's now going to play Sunday League. He's going back again.
Oh my god, that honestly just sounds like my worst nightmare. Not what he's doing, just the overall. Because I actually like go karting.
Yeah.
But the thought of firstly, it's pouring down.
Yeah.
Secondly,
Mate, I loved it in the chat, by the way, when you said something about making a joke about watching it. You're like, I'd rather watch it, you know.
yeah.
And then they have like a shit start, and then you put in, where's the link? And Freeze goes, oh, now you want to watch it.
No, it's because the thought, like, to be fair, when I had it up on the TV, like, we put it on for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is really boring to watch. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's a 24-hour go-karting
Well,
race.
unless it's following them all the time. But the video that they'll make will be class. The video that they do, I'm not sure it's on Chip's channel this time. It was last time. Okay, again, yeah.
But just watching that stream is like, you're watching, like, F1 is okay as well because it's short.
But also, you know everyone. drivers,
yeah.
you know everyone, you know the stakes. But this one, you don't really know.
Yeah.
But I just jump in the chat, man. You know, they always give you a shout out on the commentary. I shout random from the chat. I'm like, sick, man.
Well, Lux stepped in this year. Freezy was in it last year.
You're giving him shit, man.
Yeah, he was. So when we were coming back from a Sidemen video, he was doing his practice,
right?
And they had his live times, and every lap they would go, "Oh, this is a stinker. Oh no, Lux is doing this. Oh, that one was better. Okay."
I saw Josh in the chat, but it's the first time I've ever seen Harry actually mad at looks. Was he actually mad?
Yeah, he wasn't happy, but I think he was doing all right.
By the way, I've got a bone to pick with you lot.
Oh no!
So I did a podcast the other day here with you, and I was really tired in it. And then you guys asked me. I was downstairs. I always say hello to the Sidemen people down there, and they asked me, "Oh, do you want to jump into Sidecast?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, no worries. I'm happy to." You don't have to. But I was like, "No, I'm down to do it." That's why I wasn't a guest cast, because I was just jumping in as a friendly face. But the guy, I'm not sure his name, great guy, I'm not dissing him, came after to take some thumbnail shots for the thingy. So I was like, "Oh, do you want thumbnail poses?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." So I was doing like the whole.
Yeah.
They used the thumbnail pose as the Instagram and Twitter pose of like, look who's here today. And I'm like, and they just fucking used that. I'm like, bro.
Game's a game, bro.
Yeah, man, I got Chris Indeed. Fucking. I would give a different pose, man. I would give more of like a.
Yeah?
Not like a. You know? Anyway.
Well, yeah, this, I don't know. I was just thinking like 24 hours just.
Unreal. It's just, I mean, they do nap and stuff in between.
Yeah,
interchange, but it's just like 24 hours is a long time, man.
It's a long time.
I've done 24-hour streams before, and it's like, whew.
Yeah.
And you just started playing games. Never mind riding in fucking go-karts.
So, I mean, I actually do like go-karting.
Yeah.
These lot just take it too serious for me.
Mate, and your arse gets really numb.
Yeah.
And your arms.
I feel it in my back.
My arm's turning the wheel. No?
But yeah, they do like stints of a couple hours, 3 hours, whatever.
Yeah. So even though they interchange, they're still in it for ages.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That's just not for me. But yeah, video coming soon on Chip's channel.
Shout out to them for that. Big up, big up.
I don't know what else we have to talk about.
No, I think that was kind of everything. When you kind of go through everything, stuff pops in your head. Then when it's over, it's like a bittersweet overness.
All right, so as it stands right now, by the way,
yeah,
they are 13th overall.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, 13th? Let me just double check. It's about to change the...
Did you get a new phone?
No. I need to.
Looks more...
You know, why does... There we go. Okay, they are 13th overall. They are... It is the blue teams are. They are 5th in the non-pro. They were up to 2nd.
Wow.
At one point. Not, obviously.
Yeah. And it's going until 2... They have 2 more hours.
Let me see how many...
They have 2 more hours.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, best of the end at 2:30.
Okay, this timer is very wrong. Wait, this is... Wait. Oh, that's not live.
Oh, you back in the...
Well, it said they had 16 hours left.
Oh, are you watching the vault? Maybe you're watching the...
No, they have 1 hour 40 left.
Okay.
And they are still 13th.
And Freezer just said, we'll take a miracle to get podium, right? So...
Well you'll find out in the video.
Yeah, you'll find out. Well, yeah. Yeah, you'll find out in the video.
So, we have some common misconceptions you probably believe.
Yeah.
35 of them, but we're not going through all of them.
No.
So, let's skip that one. Let's get something...
We'll just click start quiz, yeah. Is George Washington... bun that.
Yeah.
I like this one. This next one's good.
How long does it take your body to digest... Just click any. Just click any, yeah. How long does it take your body to digest a piece of swallowed chewing gum?
I always told when I was a kid it was 7 years. I was always told this, but I'm wondering if it was one of those things where when they say you sit too close to the TV, your eyes are going to go into a square or something. Is it just an old grandma's tale?
I think I was told it can't be digested as past the same as other food.
Yeah, so...
But then I always thought, so surely when I farted,
then.
it might like blow a bubble.
What?
Well,
when you...
So,
Well, when you fart, a carrot don't come out.
No, but that can be digested.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So yes, if you put it
tried.
straight in your butt, it probably comes out.
I haven't tried that.
No, but I always learned that it can't be digested, and that's why it's dangerous to swallow. Also, that it could stick to your your tubes and stuff.
Yeah, this is reminding me of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they did one, a Pokemon one. I saw it on Instagram. It was like, name one of these things that's not a Pokemon. This is ages ago. Squirtle, Pikachu, Charmander, Frodo. And the guy was like, can I do 50-50? Like, bro, get good, man. So we're going to go between, it can't be digested, but it's passed out.
Well, I don't believe that, because no, this is what I'm saying is if I ate it, swallowed it, it went all the way down and, was about to come out as poo, but it hasn't been digested, I would have a piece of chewing gum on my arse. Like, so when I fart or like poo, it would come out as a bubble.
Yeah, we've never seen that. Yeah, so it's not true.
Yeah, so it can't be that.
Logic. That's why we love you, Simon. You got logic in you.
But when I was a kid, obviously, even now I don't do it. I don't just look at my poo.
No.
And I don't feel a bubble.
I don't either. I don't look at my poo either.
I'd say it takes a year to break down.
I was told 7 years when I was a kid, always time.
So let's go 7 years. What? It can't be digested.
You were right.
So where's the?
It takes 7 years according to commonly. That's a myth, man. I was told a myth.
So but where's the poo bubbles?
By the way, shout out to Myth in that creator clash.
Yeah, it was really
good. You should come through to Misfits.
Yeah. Where's the poo bubbles if it can't be digested?
I don't think it's as literal as you think. Like, I think it'll come out mixed with other stuff, in the poo.
Maybe.
So it's not going to just come out as like a little bubble.
Mad.
But that's good though. I mean, I'm going to swallow more gum now. It comes out.
Yeah, but it can't be digested.
So? Why's that a problem?
Because it's probably not good for you if you.
I'm not going to do it.
You got it in your stomach and it's not digesting.
I don't really chew gum much anyway.
Does shaving make your hair grow back thicker and darker?
No.
I always learnt this. There was always the thing, right? So the thing I learnt was if you want to grow facial hair quick, if you want it to grow back quicker, you shave it with a electric razor.
I heard this.
And if you want it to grow thicker, you do a clean shave, like a hand razor.
Okay.
That's what I learnt.
I think it's a myth.
So what would you say?
No, but blunt stubble makes it seem so.
No, but it does cause 2 hairs to grow back instead of 1.
Pow, get one free.
So every time I shave, then you just doubled it.
Yeah, double it and pass it on to the next guy.
So no, but blunt stubble makes
I think
it seem
so.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to see why. But I was going to slow to catch up. Yeah, it's just, you know what? Marketers, man. It's just what marketers do to sell their product. Also, toothpaste. You don't know the one about toothpaste? No. It doesn't clean your teeth.
What?
Toothpaste doesn't clean your teeth. It gives you the fluoride you need to make sure that your teeth stay healthy. So that's why you're supposed to just brush your teeth and not you can spit, but don't rinse your mouth. Then you're supposed to use the incidental brushes between your teeth and then the floss to clean your teeth.
Mad.
Yeah. That's why they say all toothpaste is the same, as long as it contains the fluoride.
Mad. How do dogs sweat? I
don't care.
I don't care about that one. What color is the sun?
Ah, cool.
Okay, what color is the sun?
Red.
I would have said orange.
Okay. It's orange.
Oh, Con's saying white.
White.
Well, I mean, no, you see the image of the sun.
We see it through the atmosphere. And
what color is it?
And on pictures we see it.
You said red.
Yeah.
So click red. I mean, we don't care about what we say.
Con was right.
White. It looks yellow or sometimes orange or red in the sky, but that's just the Earth's atmosphere playing tricks on you. It's actually all the colors of the rainbow mixed together, which appears to the human eye as white.
But it's just so bright, isn't it? But this question's weird because obviously it looks white, but what color is it? That's just all the color. Oh, it's just said there all the colors.
So it is actually red.
Yeah.
But it's also this and this and
this. Yeah.
I still find it. You know how some people have their some people have fears when they start talking about, for example, how big the universe is.
Yes.
And they start thinking they start freaking out about that or loads of stuff like that. The only thing that gets me really oh my God, that weirds me out is when you say, I might see a color entirely different to you.
Yeah, I hate that.
That one weirds me out.
Well, you might see a color completely different to you.
I've learned it.
You've learned it.
As the same color as you.
Yeah, but in the effect of it is the same effect that you have as each other. Because obviously we see taste. We have taste, right?
Yeah.
And obviously certain colors always work well together. But you might see a different one and just think that way.
Yeah. But I've learned, that is blue. But you might see it as red to me.
Yeah.
But you've learnt red as blue.
Yeah.
That weirds me out so much because you'll never know.
You can't, because I can say to you it's bluey.
Yeah, and it is to me. But the colour might be different and you've learnt that colour different.
I'd love to know.
That's the only one that really gets me.
But then people are colourblind as well. How would we know they're colourblind?
Maybe they see it in true color, and we're colorblind.
Oh my god. I did hear that. You know, blue eyes. Have you got blue eyes? You have got a little bit of blue eyes.
A little bit, yeah.
I heard that blue eye and condos too. Sorry, we're the same. I heard that blue eye people come from one descendant. One guy.
Adam.
Maybe not Adam, but Steve. What's being celebrated on Cinco de Mayo? I think
I don't know. So
Independence Day.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it. Victory at the Battle of
Keep going. Get another one. Oh, wait. Which mental health disorder causes the mind to split into more than one identity?
Schizophrenia.
It is, right?
It's not common misbelief.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Fuck. What is that?
DID. Many people refer to this.
You said DID as if you knew that.
I've heard of DID before.
Oh, I haven't heard of that. The only person I've heard about DID is Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddley
What
D.
about the rapper? Diddy. Not that one.
Oh, the baller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question. Do ostrich I don't care. Yes, it's how they sleep. Damn it.
They wouldn't be able to breathe.
Will adding salt to water make it boil?
No, I need the
quickly?
next one. Skip this one. I need this
Oh,
one.
shit.
Okay. 1 human year is equivalent to how many dog years? 7.
Nah, that's a misconception.
Why?
Because it just is. It's a trick question. Don't click
So
that.
what is it?
Do not click that. It depends on the dog's size and breed. Click it.
What?
Click it. Click it. Whoa!
I've always said 7.
Everyone knows that 1 year for a human equals 7 years for a dog, right? Except it turns out it's not how it works. Figuring out your dog's age will depend on the breed of your dog and its size. And keep in mind that dogs mature faster than humans too. In fact, 1 year of a dog's life equals about 15 human years. More than double what we assume. Yeah, it depends.
15.
Yeah.
So-
Tom's face is shocked.
My family dog
Yeah.
lived to 17 or 18.
He was probably about 300.
That's not how it works.
Did it just say only the first year? So the second year could be like 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goes down.
Yeah.
So that.
Well, this is true. This is true for us, by the way. So think about this, right? So as we get older, we feel time as fast.
It moves faster.
Yes,
It feels like it.
because obviously in your first year as a baby, that's all you've ever experienced. So that's all you can
Yeah,
reference.
so it's 100% of your life. Whereas, a
Hate
year
that.
when you're 50 is a 50th of your life.
Every year, man, we're getting
That is
fucking
weird.
more and more deprived of life. By the way, I think they're gonna find a way to make us live forever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we're already living it.
Yeah. Well, we don't know the life expectancy of us because also we don't
No,
know.
but we don't know that
we
we're
don't
not
know
a
the effect
simulation.
of. Yeah, we don't know that. But we don't know the effect of phones. We don't know the effect of like gaming, posture. We don't know any of this, man. It's gonna
But
be.
as in you could be someone in 500 years that's playing a game where you go back and live.
I'd love that. Would you do it differently?
No.
But would you? I'm not. You would.
What if you realised it was a game?
Yeah, I would do it differently to see what would happen. Not because I want it to be better. Like if I made this choice, what would it be? You know,
Because you still don't know what's going to happen next.
well, I'll find out.
No, you wouldn't, because you'd change it. So you wouldn't know what happens next to you now.
This now,
You
yeah.
just know a difference of the other.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. This is getting too deep. I want to end the podcast.
Yeah, we can end the podcast.
I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit.
I didn't know what that next question meant. Which nut is a legume? What's a legume? Sounds like a
Oh,
legume.
now I need to know.
Yeah. Okay, come back on.
Why have you done this? Which nut is actually, I'm going to guess.
Definitely. I think peanut because like that's the only one that really fucks people up, right?
I'm going to say a pistachio.
Well, I'll do that then.
Nice. Despite having nut right in the name, peanuts aren't actually. Oh.
That's why I think people get like really like they die.
Wait. So when peanuts are, I don't know how you say it, legumes? Legumes and grow in pods below ground on peanut plants. So when people, like JJ, have a nut allergy,
Yes.
he found out he's only allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
He never had a nut allergy at all.
No, had a legume allergy.
He's a legume.
Legume. That's why on planes, like obviously they peanuts are like the worst thing you can do on planes. Can't have them out anywhere, but they'll give you some nuts.
And there's never peanuts in
every
it.
other nut than
Wow. My mind just got blown.
yeah. That's why I would have guessed that. Oh
Wow.
How much of our brain do we use? 10%.
That's what I've heard. It's 100% as it's needed.
Well, that's a bit of a weird answer though.
What do you mean?
As it's needed. So how much do we need?
No, you use 100%, but you use it as it's needed.
Yeah.
So when you need 100% of it, you use it.
All right.
Okay, let's,
Stop.
This is getting deep.
We'll do this more though. I like this one.
Yeah. We're going to call it there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. As we said, always subscribe.
Big guest next week.
Yes, we have
Sharky,
Sharky.
the man himself.
Yes.
So-
We'll see you then.
See you then.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.